Well, here we go. This is a mouthful, but it's a pro interim European lightweight title bout. Martin Fouda fighting out of the blue corner, taking on the incredibly popular Shoaib Yousaf fighting out of the red corner.
And the 37-year-old Martin Fouda making the trip from Sweden up against the 23-year-old Yousaf. And Yousaf, I've had the pleasure of being cage side or calling all of his pro fights and seeing him evolve, and this is at lightweight. So those who know Shoaib Yousaf know that usually he's a featherweight fighter, but over the last 6 weeks, unfortunately, his grandfather got very ill and unfortunately passed away, so he stepped away from training, and it was agreed that this would then move up to a lightweight title, or as you said, the pro interim Euro lightweight title bout. But shows the dedication, the focus of this young man, wanting to not skip a beat and make his grandfather proud with his performance in the cage tonight.
Yeah, the show must go on, and he's got a very experienced opponent here. This is no gimme match for Yousaf, who has been around the block, and he's taken on some good fighters in Europe as well, so it's a legit test for him at this point in his career.
That leg kick, oh, and you can see that hurt.
Yeah, he's stiffened up already.
Oh, there we go, the referee getting involved with some of the crowd action there.
Telling him to sit.
But that leg kick from Shoaib Yousaf, heavy leg kick onto the lead leg of Martin Fouda. And now he's got to stay switched on.
Yeah, he can't be distracted by what's going on outside the cage. He just needs to stick with the game plan. It's working so far. You know, if they want their man to fight on and pick up a win here tonight, then they'll just have to do as the security says.
And Shoaib Yousaf with the assassin army that travel all over the world. I was in Dubai and they had the biggest crowd there as well, which is crazy to think from this young man. But you just got to speak to him, you just got to understand what sort of human being he is. He's an absolute delight to be around, but he is a vicious animal in the cage, as proved by his last fight where he beat Ricardo Moraes by vicious elbows in just, I think, 36 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, that's lad Shoaib down at our place for a few sparring sessions recently, and as you say, you know, really nice, really lovely guy. You can understand why he has a big following, very popular, and he's an absolute badass when he's in there as well, which obviously helps.
And amateur accolades in 2016, won the IMAF World Championship, took gold there, was undefeated as an amateur, only one defeat as a pro, but a tough fight, a really close fight between two of the best in the country as featherweights against Jordan Vachenik, but he grew from that, and that's what you want to see from your fighter. He didn't shy away from that loss, went into the gym and worked even harder, and has bounced back looking even more dangerous as he's moved on in his career.
He's such a composed young man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, laid back outside of the cage and never looks too flustered inside of it either. Good control here, dropping a few elbows. You know, the veteran forward just managing to block some of them, stop some of the strikes coming through, but it's all control for Yousaf.
And it's the ground game that really shone for him when he was coming through his amateur ranks. Really has a wicked jiu-jitsu game, MMA jiu-jitsu game, but adding to that the striking. His camp here was at Eagle Pro Fight Club, but also does camps out of Tiger Muay Thai.
Yeah, he's opened up a cut with one of the elbows on the left eyebrow. Big shots coming in.
Now Martin Fouda is bloody coming out of the mouth and the left eyebrow, I believe. I think they might stop that to check the cut.
Is it the lip as well? Eye, lip, nose, a little bit all over the shop.
There's a huge gash. It's actually just over
across the top of his eyebrow.
I think the doctor might call that the amount of blood coming.
Yeah, where it is, it's not on the edge of the eyebrow running down the side. It's really is on top of the eyebrow, just at the side of the nose. So that's not a good place to have blood running into the eye.
And we talked about his last victory against Ricardo Moraes. It was elbows that opened that up, and
yeah, it's up.
Yeah, TKO stoppage for Shoaib Yousaf.
Wow, pointy elbows there, drilling them in from that side control that he had, and made the most of it. Another first round TKO for Shoaib Yousaf against a dangerous and experienced opponent. So that's a good win for him there. You can see the blood there. Yeah. Bad cut for Fouda.
Yeah. Brian was talking about his loss to Jordan Kujanek, and for some fighters, especially a fighter that brings this kind of interest with him, that could have been a make or break. Instead, he comes back stronger. Just a testament to the young man's willpower, and can't doubt his popularity.
Yeah, absolutely, and willing to take on a tough challenge too. A guy's experienced as fouda from flying in from Sweden. That's a big win. Can be very happy with that, and nice, quick. Under the circumstances, as Brian said, he's had some personal bereavements, but the show must go on. He's come here, he's done the job. First round TKO. I don't think he can have so much more than that.
No, I'm fairly sure that he knows he's made Grandpa proud with that.
For the final time this evening, please show your appreciation for both men inside the cage. And so this professional contest has reached its conclusion. 2 minutes and 26 seconds into round number 1. Your winner by referee stoppage, and now the professional interim European UKFC lightweight champion, Shoaib Yousaf. And ladies and gentlemen, please, your appreciation for Martin Fouda.
Shoaib Yousaf, congratulations once again on another victory. Who is training your elbows? That is 2 fights in a row where you have destroyed the opponent with elbows. Just talk us through that finish.
I just listened to my coaches. They're just saying throw them elbows. He had my hand in the first few rounds and just let him go. I didn't even know until after. But on the top of
And let's talk about the support you got the Assassin Army out in droves once again. I've been round the world with you, my friend, but they never fail to show up and show their voice. What does that mean to you?
it means a lot, and I want to thank everyone that came and bought the ticket. I'm speechless.
And finally, before we let you go, this camp was different to any other. A few weeks ago, very sadly, your grandfather passed away. I know this is a step in a tribute to him. Just tell me how difficult it was preparing for this fight with all that going on.
You just have to do it. It's an honor. Alhamdulillah. Everything happens for a reason.
You never fail to impress. You go from strength to strength. There's another bell around your waist. Enjoy tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up, your champion, Shoaib Yousaf.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed. That wraps up another show here at the Guildhall here in Preston. UK Fighting Championships will return. Keep an eye on the website, keep an eye on Facebook, and thank you for your continued support. You are now invited to join us downstairs at level to party with fighters and fans alike at our official after party.